He says he's fat.
I'm the man.
She thinks he's fast.
He's got this mad, funky beer gut going on.
But we found her a gut that was flat.
Chris is a hard body.
But he ain't me.
And it was all that.
He's played a game of chess. I mean chess. Dorian is more of a checkers and dominoes kind of guy. Chubby checker and fat's domino.
After he plays with his own blind date. Will they play together or will they have a change of heart?
Hi, I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later, but first let's meet our couple. Now, he was there to pick up the pieces after his cousin broke her heart. She fell to pieces over him after a horseback ride in the rain. And for the past 9 months, they've been horsing around together. Please welcome Dorian Abney and Stephanie Alexander. Welcome to Change of Heart.
What up?
Now, you guys are here because you feel like your relationship may be galloping out of control. So we're here to help save some of that. Dorian, do you remember the first time you ever saw and laid eyes on Stephanie?
Yeah, first time I saw Stephanie, I was at my cousin's house, and I came downstairs in my drawers. Oh. And it was 4 lovely, lovely women downstairs, and the first girl I saw was Stephanie. She had lovely, revealing shoes on, showing her toes, and being mean man I am. I got a foot fetish and things, and I got to cleft it over the toes. And it was lovely.
So you liked that right off the bat?
Yeah. It was
okay.
lovely.
And Stephanie, the first thing you noticed about Dorian? The sexy, something sexy?
I'm attracted to him because he's just this macho, raw kind of guy. And he's got a lot of chemistry going on. And, a lot of people just naturally are gravitated toward him. And I'm one of them.
All right. Well, Stephanie, now, has he changed much since that first day he came down the stairs 7 months ago in his underwear?
In his underwear, yeah. He no longer looks as good in those underwear.
Oops. Dorian.
Ouch.
He's got this mad, funky beer gut going on.
Yo, but it's real.
Wait, why don't you just play, baby? Just play. Come on, show it.
Lovely.
No, jiggle. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know that we want to see that thing jiggling.
But it gets better. On top of the gut, there's like this sunken concave chest going on with like little fat blobs around
But
the
you
nipple.
like it. You like it.
Dorian, tell us something about Stephanie that we'd never guessed just by looking at her.
Okay, basically, she's a funk box.
Funk box.
She basically blows her nose loud every morning. Every morning.
I have allergies.
Every morning. It's loud.
I have
It's loud.
allergies.
She's a glutton.
A glutton.
She pigs out. She eats everything.
I like
She doesn't
to eat.
share food.
Okay, but he's got a tire around his waist.
Is Dorian working hard on getting his career together or working on any career?
Yeah, he's a professional procrastinator.
That's not good.
No, he's a big dreamer. He's got all these lovely ideas.
But dreaming is good.
About homes and vacations.
If you have
and a
no
lovely,
dreams, you have
luxurious
nothing.
life. But when he gets paid, he goes out and spends his money on tattoos and Red Lobster.
On me.
Well, then, Dorian,
Me.
would you say that Stephanie doesn't stand by you with your dreams?
Stand by me. She cheated on me the first month we hooked up. Basically, the first month she hooked up with one of her exes, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Is that true, Stephanie?
Basically, I don't
No,
trust-
that is not true.
Well, things are a little secretive. Then how would you classify, Stephanie, the communication between the two of you?
Virtually none. I try to talk to him, and he's not a great conversationalist. He's kind of simple-minded, kind of a country fella. And I try to talk to him about things that interest guys, like cars and other women. But,
Well, that doesn't get us attention. I don't know what will.
I'm more into culture and literature and things like that.
Dorian, do you at least agree somehow with Stephanie on how to have fun?
Well, basically, she complains that I party a lot. You know, being a musician, I like to, create. And,
I like to party, too.
And have mind stimulation in,
I like to party, too.
different little ways. And you need that for what I do.
Okay, but partying
you know what I'm saying?
doesn't
And
have
I
to be
enjoy that.
self-destructive.
You need to party with me. You know what I'm saying?
You need to get the party started with me.
She grew up basically in a holy type atmosphere. Her father's a minister and her mother's a minister. So she's like a Christian, But I'm a
Praise
Christian
the
too.
Lord.
I grew up in the same type of environment.
But things are a little different between the two of you. So, Stephanie,
Yeah.
tell us why, then, you thought this was a good time to go on a date with somebody else.
Because our relationship needs a little revving up. He needs to get a little more jealous, get a little riled up about me. And he needs to realize that I'm a wonderful young lady and he needs to appreciate me and get me going.
You want to see some passion. That's what you want to see. All right, well, it seems that Dorian and Stephanie have some things to work on in their relationship. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or will they have a change of heart? So stay with us. To Change of Heart. We're here with Dorian and Stephanie. Now, she says that Dorian's a dreamer with his nose in the clouds or in the fridge, but never in a book or to the grindstone. So we sent her out with an accomplished TV actor who also has a degree from Georgetown. Please welcome Chris Williams. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
All right, Dorian, you're proud of your midriff. What do you think of Chris's?
She don't like him.
Huh?
I'm the man. I'm the man. Recognize young blood.
Chris, what kind of roles have you had? Tell us about your acting career.
I've been on Martin and Jag and Pretender and Profiler, and I'm actually...
You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm actually on every Saturday morning. I'm on ABC. Professor Chris Williams. I tell facts to kids and stuff like that.
In between the cartoons?
In between cartoons, right.
All right, well, then, as a professional actor, why did you want to do this show?
Well, I was in a 2-year relationship, and figured it was time to date again, and figured Change of Heart would be a great way to meet women, and look what I got lucky.
All right, well, good to have you. Stephanie, let me ask you how long your first phone conversation was with Chris.
Well, when I called Chris, I initially was just trying to do a quick conversation, set up the date, and I was on my way to see Dorian. Chris and I ended up talking until about 12 at night. We had a 3-hour conversation the first time, and I was 2 hours late to get to Dorian's.
Yeah! And so did Stephanie explain why she was so late?
Yeah, she told me she ran out of gas.
Oh, so she got a big ride.
We know now that's not the case.
Busted.
Stephanie, you said that Dorian doesn't deliver. Did Chris follow through with a great dream date?
Oh, yeah, to the very last detail. When we talked on the phone, he had a complete itinerary. And we met at the museum. I hadn't been to the museum ever, really. And there was an exhibit on the Harlem Renaissance. It was very educational, very cultural. He knew all about it. He was very romantic. He was an all-around guy. He had the whole thing romantic, intimate.
What we do?
It was wonderful. I was very
And
impressed.
Stephanie, what about his behavior compared to Dorian's?
Oh, he's a total goofball. But it's great. I like that. I mean, he's very intellectual. He's very cultured and knowledgeable, but he's a fool. He's a total fool.
But he ain't me.
I got him talking off.
As a matter of fact, I think on the date, one of the things that Stephanie was talking about was her boyfriend's breath. And I think she referred to him as Puff the Dragon.
But she loves it. She loves it.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie, we got a peek at his physique there.
Yeah.
What did you think about the rest of his body?
Chris is a hard body. He's got a fresh breath and.
But he ain't me.
And no,
He's not me.
He's a hard body. He was a little on the short side, but it's all good. Good thing coming in small packages.
All right, Chris, and then when you finally met Stephanie, what were your first thoughts and reactions?
Well, our conversation on the phone was great, and I knew that, intellectually she was very smart and she was wonderful to talk to. And then when I saw her, I mean, she's beautiful. Look at her. She's got a phenomenal figure, and we had a lot of fun. It was really, really nice.
All right, Stephanie, you complain that Dorian never has anything to say or nothing to talk about. Did you have that problem with Chris?
Not at all. He was easy to talk to, everything flowed really good. If there were any awkward silences, he would kind of look into my eyes and say that he was mesmerized. It was hilarious.
It was all good. All right, Stephanie.
Very touchy-feely, all that kind of stuff.
Going to the museum, that's a little on the highbrow side. Did you guys do more things like that?
Yes, in fact, I never imagined doing this on a first date, but we went back to his place and played a game. We played a game of chess. Chess.
Chess. I'm sure.
You went back to his house?
Yeah.
Dorian, is this your kind of party, going back
That's
playing some
violation.
chess?
No, man.
No?
I don't play that. That's violation.
Chris, before you came out, Dorian said that Stephanie's a funk box. Anything about her behavior that turns you off?
Well, she's a lady, but Dorian, you're right. She is a glutton.
The eating.
Yeah, we went to this really upscale restaurant, and we got we shared our food, and we had like spinach salad, we had baked brie, she had halibut and carrots, and I had like an array of seafood. And
She eat your food too?
Yeah, we shared the whole thing. And then we had sorbet for dessert, and she pretty much ate everything.
All right, Dorian, if you take her out for dinner, what's a typical check? How much you usually spend?
$1 Chinese food. Burger King, McDonald's, anything 99 cents, I'm straight.
You're good with that?
Yeah.
And Chris, how much was your dinner?
Our dinner was like $160, but you have to understand, Dorian, it's sometimes a lady like this deserves to have like a nice dinner every once in a while. And
Yeah, I
Can't
get
afford
the
to eating
feeling.
habit. Can't afford to eating
ambiance
habit.
was
I
really
get the
nice.
feeling Chris knows where and when to spend his money.
All right, Stephanie, what happened after dinner? Tell us more. Was there some more romance?
It was very romantic. We sped away from the restaurant in his convertible car. We were on PCH. He has a Saab, which is my favorite car.
So you're going down the highway.
We're going down PCH. We're looking at the stars. He's pointing out constellations and things like that. And he had his hand kind of on my knee.
Look at the Little Dipper. Look at the Big Dipper.
Chris, was there a lot of stargazing all night long?
Oh yeah, the restaurant was really nice. It was really romantic. We were right over the ocean, and the moon was out, and we were looking
saw
at the
the
stars.
sunset?
Yeah, it was really, really beautiful. Yeah.
All right, and Chris, tell us how the date ended.
Well, she had to go, and even though we wanted the date to last a little longer, she had to go. So we went back to my house, and I said goodbye to her, and she gave me a hug, and then a kiss on the cheek, and then she gave me another hug, and I got a little smooch on the lips. So it was.
Turned it up a little bit, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
All right, will the stargazing with a TV star be enough to give Stephanie a change of heart? We're going to find out later, but next when we come back, we get to meet the woman that Dorian dated, and we'll hear all about their date. So stay with us. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We just heard what happened on Stephanie's date with Chris, and now we're going to meet the woman that Dorian dated. Dorian says that Stephanie's not so ladylike, not so much fun, and definitely not faithful. So we sent him on a date with a party girl who admits the last time she cheated, it was on a diet. Please welcome Shalan Hoggs. Hi, Shalan. Nice to see you. And you know Dorian. Now, Stephanie, Dorian said that you're not too faithful. Does Shalan look like the faithful type?
Faithful to her makeup artist.
Jealous.
Shalan, question to you.
She's beautiful. You're beautiful.
Shalan, Stephanie said that Dorian's not too intellectual. So you started out with a phone conversation. What was that like? What'd you guys talk about?
Oh, well, I mean, that's not true at all. Actually, we talked about Clinton, Monica, cigars.
Really?
We have like a lot of, our outlook is about the same. Oh? You know, we,
So you had some stimulating conversation then.
yeah, we're both creative, you know, believe in doing anything we dream.
All right, Dorian, any problems when you were trying to hook up with the date?
Well, it took me like 15 minutes to get to her house, you know. Stephanie lives an hour away. So that was a cool change, you know. Kind of a drag driving to her house.
Too much time
For
to
nothing.
think. Too much time to think.
Shalan,
It's worth the
Stephanie
drive.
was complaining that Dorian has no money, no motivation. Did you get a hint of that when you were hanging out with him?
That's not true, not at all. Actually, he came in a really nice truck. And he wears stylish clothes.
Wait,
and...
that isn't his truck. You know that, right?
Oh, whose truck was it?
Did you tell her that
I
was?
told her I have a dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he
I
told
didn't tell
you
her
the truth.
anything.
Well, no, he didn't,
I own a
he
car,
didn't tell me
He has like
anything.
a
Well, that's good to hear.
That's okay, but you
With,
know
like,
that's
you can't
okay
play
though.
no
music.
door handles.
Stephanie?
See, I'm a
Stephanie,
woman
whose
of
truck
the
is
night,
it?
so that's okay.
Our friend Derek's.
All right, now, Dorian, you said earlier that you had this foot thing going on. Did you check out Shalan's?
Yeah, they were, well, you know, they're nice right now, so that's pretty, you know, visual.
And how do they compare to Stephanie's feet?
Well, big difference. Stephanie has little short Vienna sausage toes. You know what I'm saying? Shalan's are nice and even all the way across. Stephanie's toes are, one toe is like longer than the other one.
The better
You
the
know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Pretty abnormal.
All right, so Dorian, did you take your eyes off her feet long enough to check out the rest of her body?
The body was lovely. I saw it was like, ping, pong, pong. She had a gap in her teeth. And that was like sexy too, the gap in her teeth.
You like that?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, very lovely.
All right.
Very lovely.
Shalan, Stephanie was busting on Dorian about having a little bit of that beer gut thing going on. What'd you think of it?
Dorian is not fat. He's fine.
Mm.
Okay. This looks good.
Shalan, I want to know if Dorian delivered on actually planning the date and getting things going here.
Well, yes, he did. He brought a homemade candle to me. I love candles.
Playalistic.
And we went
Playalistic.
on a very pricey gospel brunch, which was really nice. Really nice. And we danced and drank and
And then
ate.
they're gonna go to church.
And Dorian, can we
Okay.
assume that Shalan didn't eat as much as Stephanie might have pigged out if you were out
She
together?
had like maybe 3 or 4 plates, but had it been Stephanie, 6 to 12. And mine.
And Dorian, was there any nose honking going on or anything like that?
Well, she had allergies, a little bit. She was like blowing her nose a little bit. Stephanie. Big difference. Big
All right, now, Dorian, this may be a long shot, but you said that Shalan said you guys talked about Clinton and that kind of stuff on the phone. Did it come up again while you were on the date?
Well, we went to like a cigar shop, smoked cigars, talked and stuff. Actually, we talked about sex the whole time.
So his breath must have been really good after the
She basically was smoking a cigar, and I was watching her
What a
lips,
turn on.
like drag from a cigar, and it was like kind of sticking to the cigar. And that was kind of sexy because she had
Now, Shalan,
really
I guess he
voluptuous
was...
lips.
Okay.
Okay, I don't.
Shalan, Dorian says that sounds pretty saucy. I mean, did that lead to something?
Well, actually, he caressed my arm and I put my hand on his knee. And, I
Sounds
usually
sexy.
date older men, but his innocent quality really attracted me to him. And he's
Boy,
really mature and fun guy.
So you like that? That was
Yeah,
all
I
good, a little
like that
touching and everything.
a lot. And I really
His charm.
wanted to kiss him and give him a hug. But,
But the breath probably was
person.
kind of nasty.
Yeah, the breath might have had a little something to do with it.
Well,
I don't think so.
let me ask Dorian, though. Dorian, did Shalan get what she was looking for?
Well, when I dropped her off or whatever, it was kind of the vibe. Like I kind of wanted to feel her breasts against my chests, but I didn't want to do anything, too fast. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the first date, and I really didn't want to get myself in any trouble. But the vibe was definitely there.
Gotcha. And Shalan? Shalan, one more question before we take a break here. Did you leave Dorian with any last thoughts?
Oh, yes, I did.
Certs.
I don't think that was it.
Not exactly.
Noxzema.
I usually like to take a bath by candlelight, and I told him that I would light his candle. And every time I look at it when I took a bath, I think of him.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Hanging out in the bubble bath. Will Dorian and Stephanie stay together, or will they have a change of heart? During the break, they're going to make their decisions, and we're going to find out what they decide when we come back, so stay with us. Change of heart. Now's the moment of truth because during the break, Dorian and Stephanie each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Stephanie, you came on the show because you wanted to rev up the relationship and maybe get Dorian jealous, so we'll see if that happened. Dorian, we're going to start with you. You okay?
Yeah.
You wanted to date a woman that could party. You wanted somebody that wasn't going to be cheating on you. Somebody maybe more refined and without all that nose honking and stuff that was going on. So there you were with Shalan. You had a good time. You were smoking cigars. You were hanging out. But it's decision time. Stay together or change of heart. What do you say?
Well, I have a problem with trusting Stephanie, and I haven't trusted her, and she cheats basically. But Shalan, I've been thinking about her quite some time since the dating thing. The bathtub and then the candle thing. Kind of nice on her brother and thing. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I must stay with Stephanie.
But you're going to stay together. Okay. Sorry, Shalan, things didn't work out for you.
Okay.
Stephanie, your turn. Now, you said you wanted to date somebody that was maybe a little better educated, a little better cultured. Somebody that could deliver on the romance and the money wasn't an issue. Somebody that was a little more physically fit because you were busting on Dorian's beer belly. So, there you were with Chris. You had a great time with him, but Dorian does want to stay together. Stay together or change your heart. What do you say, Stephanie?
Well, I really enjoyed being out with Chris. A lot. And he was very refreshing. I felt like we're equals in many ways. But Dorian's my guy. And nobody else could top him.
Stay together. All right, Chris. Sorry things didn't work out for you.
No.
All right, Dorian and Stephanie. Hopefully this has revved things up. Now you got to keep them revved up. It's all on you, Stephanie. Keep it going.
It is on me.
Yes.
But I
All
can do
right.
this.
That's our show for today. Thanks to Chris and
Kiss me.
Shalan. Good luck to Dorian and Stephanie. We'll see you here next time on Change of Heart.